You're going back to the UK?
Well, yes, possibly to serve a jail sentence. I'll be on trial in October. I do believe if someone committed a rape 20, 25 years ago and that's proven to be true, that person should go to jail. Like, rape is abhorrent. How dare you say that I would do that? How dare you say that I would do that?
Exactly.
I have a kind of a magnetic allure. I'm not saying I wasn't a pretty appalling lowlife of an individual, but what I was not doing was imposing, forcing, coercing.
So, like, why are you submitting? You're choosing to participate in this, to take the risk to submit. Why?
Firstly, because I believe all things are from God, and I recognize that this is what it took for me to accept that my life is not my own, that I belong to a higher calling, a higher purpose. I recognize that. I also recognize that what I demonstrated and how I lived for a long time was wrong. I also believe in trial by jury, as a matter of fact, and I believe it is possible to have a fair trial, and I believe it is necessary to confront and stand up and stand firm in your conviction, in this case, in my conviction, about the truth of what I have done and what I haven't done. Because as a Christian, we're all forgiven for all of the things we've done wrong. But you don't need to be forgiven for things you haven't done. It says in here, the book of James opens with, we consider it pure joy when we face trials of any kind. And there's no exemption in the Christian life. It's not like, well, except unless you actually do have a trial, in which case, go and live, get yourself to Bora Bora, quick, smart.
Yeah.
But in what this is my opportunity to do is to show that I believe in truth. I believe you can have a justice system because there is a God. If you don't believe in God, you can't have absolute justice or absolute truth. They are, by definition, constructs of the human mind. I wish it would go away, but what I pray for is the strength to be who I am in Him as I walk through it, and to go where He wants me to go. All I want is to know Him intimately. And I forget that sometimes because I'm weak and I'm easily distracted and I'm fallen. But in Him, I am none of those things. He made me and you and everybody to know Him and love Him. I want to pray all of the time. I want to be with God and I want to be with my children and with the people I love. And to tell people to do what it says in the Great Commission. Tell people in a language that they'll understand, God is real, Christ is real. Stop worshiping the world. You're going to die. You're going to die and it's all meaningless. All of us, evidently, all of us have experienced grief and death. I can't even get through the death of my dog without Jesus. And that opened enough in me for me to receive Him more deeply when my beloved dog died. I don't want to be in any other communion. I don't want to be in any other conversation. I don't want any of the world's power anymore. I know how broken I am and how corruptible I am, and I know I can't take my eyes off Him for a second, but thankfully I see Him everywhere now.